we'll be able to get at least one more game in. I was hoping we'd be able to get 3, but I don't want to keep the exhibition part waiting. And Raul will cap one more frag in Jock's ass as the end of this initial King of the Hill round comes to a close.
Some good games there. You definitely saw a little bit of everything on that map. A lot of rail action going on. I was kind of surprised. I figured you'd see a bit more rocket launcher action, but it seemed to be the rails that played the biggest role in this map.
Alright, we're going live with the second round here. Raul going to be defending his crown. He's facing off against Swarm. And Raul getting the better spawn at this point, having Mega and Rail. And he's waiting for Swarm to attempt to get that red. Yeah, he just waits it out and grabs it when it spawns. And is able to take down Swarm. He didn't seem to have any armor. Swarm has a fresh spawn. Gonna have to deal with Raul. Raul is definitely warming up here. Swarm is really off to a rough start.
Staying in that battle and not retreating when you only have a grenade launcher is just an amateur mistake. You gotta, you know, stack up a little, get some decent weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, you can dodge that gun all day if you're against a good dueler. I mean, that gun is good for when you're being chased, but if it's a straight one-on-one duel, it's not gonna do you a whole lot.
Yeah, so just as a heads up to our listeners, normally we have King of the Hill that's open to the community pretty much the entirety of the night. But we wanted to do a bit of a special event here where at 9:30 we're going to be switching over to an exhibition with a couple of hand-picked duelers, and then after that we have kind of an all-star lineup that we're going to try to bring to you guys, assuming everyone shows up. If they don't, then we'll just open it back up to the community again. But that's our current plan. Oh, Raul missing a easy jump to the right armor there. Oops. Grab his Mega though. Still sitting pretty solidly on stack. Whereas Swarm getting a bit of armor here. He's gonna be able to survive a bit longer. I'm gonna stick with his point of view, see what he can do about trying to convert a frag and get on the board.
Point wasn't really trying. He's been running around with his MG and his gauntlet for a good bit. He's finally got a bit of a stack though, but you gotta wonder if we'll just let him have it.
Well, yeah, I mean, Raul does strike me as the kind of guy that wants to make it sporting. And Mega will be back pretty soon here. But yeah, you can see Raul's showing up on time to grab it. Yeah, he did. And Swarm actually ducking a little bit and nailing a nice rail. He ducked under the banister. Nice timing by Raul with that rocket. He pops Swarm into the corner. Looking over, Swarm's actually still doing pretty well. He's able to pick up a little bit of health. He got 100 and about 50 armor. Raul's a little bit worse off, but about to grab bread, so that's going to give him a slightly better stack. And there's Mega. Raul's there right on time, and he snags it. And Raul, Raul's failing.
Got railed and it messed him up, but then he returned the favor and got the kill with his own rail.
Yeah. Kind of amusing how we've watched Raul miss a couple of rocket jumps tonight. They're just little hops, too.
It is a new map after all, but, I mean, should be used to it.
Yeah, rocket jumps is just one of those things that happens, I guess. Although I do remember back in the day with Quake 3 when you could like write your own configs and stuff, and you could do all kinds of sort of client-side trickery. I'll call it that. I'll be diplomatic and call it that. Where people actually had like rocket jump scripts where they like press a button or something. I never quite understood that because honestly, how hard is it to flick your wrist? Like, I don't know. It just never made sense to me. Here we're seeing Swarm run into Raul when he's got nothing. Although Raul only has 27 health here. Make it 52 after 25. Swarm still going up strong at the wrong time, and there's a Mega. Raul waits to pick it up there. Although, oh, look at this. Swarm has him down to 11 health. Oh, but Raul puts him away. I don't think that we've seen Swarm grab Mega all night. There it is. He gets on the board.
Swarm getting his first kill.
Very nice. Oh, and he gets Raul the Crater. 10 frags separate these two. There are 5 minutes to go. Raul gets a nice shoddy kill right in the gut of Swarm. And Raul is going to be able to stack up really quickly here. Because during that time that Swarm was able to take down Raul twice, he did not really get any items. Didn't really secure the map. Raul's almost out of rockets here. Misses the rail as Swarm jumps from red. But yeah, you can see Raul has that Mega timed almost perfectly. It shows up, within a second.
Everyone is playing sort of clumsily on this map. You see a lot of people bumping into walls, not really moving through the map very quickly or with any sort of elegant style. They just sort of, clumsily bumping into just about everything you can.
Well, and I mean that's honestly just a matter of, most players probably haven't played it in about 5 years. And actually, some of them never. From what I can tell, if Quake Live is a new thing for you, and even if you've been playing since the start of the beta, you might not have even heard about this map. Ooh, nice aggression there by Swarm with that shaft. He's able to pull down Raul. Stack himself up pretty well.
He sticks with that one gun and does do some good damage if you're able to stick with it and just connect with that shaft. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, his timing's a little early for
both of his kills
for the red. Switching over to Raul, who just got a tag at red. Oh yeah, we can see Swarm just diving out. Yeah, he's hurting. And runs into a rocket, and there's red for him. There's red. Yeah, Swarm is pretty solid with that LG, because even as a fresh spawn, he was able to stay alive for quite a bit and do a bit of damage, plug a bit of damage into Raul, but Raul's superior stack, Mega and Red, was able to keep him in the game. Swarm not checking sound cues. He should have known not to walk out there if he had been listening. Roses to go up strong and tag himself with a pretty easy frag here. Denying that Mega. Yeah, he's showing up early before Swarm every time for that Mega. And as we can see, Swarm is able to pull down Raul to 61 health, and that's after Raul picked up the Mega. So, if Swarm could get on top of that Mega, then he'd probably be able to start pulling Raul down, because without that extra buffer, Raul's taken too much damage to survive. Hey Slava, I want to check with you to make sure that our exhibition guests have the password info. If Slava's still around.
Slava, he IRC'd me, and basically, Chance wants a different server.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Chance would like another server to play on that